Crude oil hitting the highs up to $64 levels is now trying to erase some of the gains, and it's now trading at 63. It has started the week on a slight bearish note, but not yet confirming a reversal. And the natural gas is still struggling to stay below 3.3. So what is going to be our strategy? Whether the oil is going to break past the next targets at 65 and 67, as I've been telling since uh, it has breached the $58 levels. I have been telling you that it is going to turn bullish. Can we expect now 65, 67 today? And what about the gas? Yes, it has found the support at 3.3. Can we see it filling the gap all the way towards 3.1, or the bounce back is evident now and we are looking forward to 3.5? What is going to be our strategy today in order to profit trading crude oil and net gas? We're gonna see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the first update for the day. The next update will be released before the US session. Do not miss to watch it. Subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start. First we look into oil, followed with gas. Watch till the end. Oil on the hourly charts hitting the highs here above 64. It is trying to erase some of the gains, but also you can find out 20 period is offering a very good support here. And now if you see it staying above 63.6 again, we can look forward to another round of rise. In fact, even if you see it is staying above the 20 period average here, that is 63.2, you can buy, but I will say till 63.6 you have to exercise a bit of caution, and once it trades beyond 63.6 it is going to be another round of good rally here. Now connect this. Where are the highs here? The highs are towards 65. That is the level which I am looking forward to very soon. The stochastic oversold here, trying to recover. The MACD has crossed over at the top, trading with divergence, staying bearish. The RSI is coming out of the overbought zone here. Coming to 2 hour, on the 2 hour chart, similar observation here. See higher lows here, higher highs here. After retracing, trying to bounce back, trying to rise here. But I can see a good support coming in at 62.8 levels, which appears to be a good support from the 20 period. And then you can see till $62 levels it has got extremely strong support. So one possibility is that it breaches the 62.8, 62.7 zone, move towards 62.5, and then towards 62.3, $62 levels. Till 62 it might get a good support and then bounce back from there. That is only a slight possibility is there, because till 62 it has got extremely strong support levels. But if you notice, look at the rise here, then the retracement. Now see, rise, retracement, rise. It could possibly deliver a retracement at best, and that is why I say till towards 62 you should not be treating oil as bearish. A stochastic at bottom here. The MACD on the 2 hour charts crossing over for a sell after a good rise. So this could pull the prices little down. However, I am still cautious of this. RSI just coming out of the overbought zone here. Coming to 3 hour, look at 3 hour charts. The moving average is crossing over here. Very good sign for the bulls. Higher lows, higher highs. And this also confirms still towards 62. You have to be watchful, careful, alert. And in the worst case, even if it continues to trade bearish till 61, you should notice that for the week, for the month, now till 61 we should be alert. With the bears here, it can bounce back sharp. Stochastic looking down, the MACD trying to converge crossover for sell. Notice it has shown a very good rise right from the lows at minus 200. It is now moved close to plus 100. For this to continue with the upside is getting difficult, because see, already a good rise is seen, and hence on the upside we have to wait for it to trade beyond 63.2 first, and then 63.6, 64 zone. RSI coming out of the overbought levels here. On the 4 hour chart, similar observation here, higher lows, higher highs. It is almost on the verge of a breakout until towards 62. It has got very good support. See, the crossover in the moving average is a very good sign, very important sign. And this confirms that as long as 62 is not taken, you have to be careful with the sells for the day, for the week. And then the next support levels are at 61 and 60. Very crucial supports these are. Stochastic looking down, the MACD is in green, trying to converge, not yet crossed over here. The RSI is comfortable. Coming to daily. Now before we move to daily charts, if you also want to learn this art of trading, you can be part of my 30-second mentorship batch starting 5th of May. Limited seats are available and filling up fast. Register yourself now. Reach out to me via Telegram or email for any of your queries. And also, if you just want to trade as per the signals, be a part of my signals channel on Telegram. Connect with me, write an email, ping me or Telegram for your queries. And those who are just looking forward to a broker which offers you SWIFT-free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges and availability across the globe, you can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. Now coming to daily charts. On the daily charts, what has happened? See a good retracement towards the 20 period. prices are trading with divergence from 20 period. It has come down here, and see, it is getting a good resistance as well. So now it is very very important for crude oil to trade above 64. Only and only if it trades above 64, we can now say the bulls are back, and then breaking past last week's high at 64.3, you can say now we will look forward to a move possibly towards 66 levels. So 64, 64.3 is what you should watch out for. Because beyond this, I'll be looking forward to 65, 60, 65.5, 66.2, 67.1, and in fact 68 levels very, very soon. Right now, too early to conclude with that. Stochastic extremely overbought here, but look at MACD hitting over at the bottom, crossing over here. Now trading with divergence. Good sign here that there could be further rise here. However, you have to wait for these critical levels on the upside to be taken. The RSI is running flat. So looking at this, before I provide you the levels, if you also want to learn this art of trading, join my mentorship batch. And yes, now where to buy? I will only recommend you to buy if you now see oil trading beyond 63.3 levels. Expect 63.6, first target 64, 64.2 the second, and then beyond 64, 64.2, I think looking back will be difficult. We can expect 65, 65.5, 66.2, 67.1, and 68 levels. If not today, then some point of time in this week. Yes, beyond 64, just stay bullish. Wait for 65, the critical number, to be taken, and then possibly a good bullish move will be seen here. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 62.75 levels, below which you can expect 62.5, 62.4 first, 62, 62.2 second. Till 62, very good support available. Till 62, be cautious with the sells. Below 62, still I will say 61.4, 61.6, the first target zone, and 61 the next. Till 61 also, for the week, we should be careful. Below 61 is where we can expect 60, 59, and then in fact 58.5 levels very very soon. Take your positions accordingly. Let's move to natural gas. See, with natural gas, one thing is pretty clear: 3.3, 3.32 is what it needs to break. Only and only if you see natural gas trading below 3.3, 3.32, we can say now the bears are back, and you can look forward to a good correction here. The moving averages are trading. If you see the price, it has given a gap down here. It has to now break beyond 3.36, 3.4 zone. Any movement beyond 3.36, 3.4 is the confirmation of further rise, and then a movement beyond 3.46. If these levels are taken, stay bullish. What's happening here? You can see a flat base is getting created. Also, it has seen lower lows, lower highs here. So once it stays beyond 3.4, certainly the bullishness will increase. Stochastic rising from the oversold zone, while the MACD has just crossed over, trading with moderate bearishness, and the RSI is comfortable. On the 2-hour chart, similar observation, the support from 3.3, 3.32, pretty strong red green, and after this red green, once it gives you a breakout beyond 3.36, ideally that should be a good point for you to initiate a buying. But then be careful till towards 3.4. Beyond this, certainly you can say now the bulls will be taking up the charge, and then beyond 3.45 there is no looking back. You can stay bullish for 3.6. Stochastic at bottom here, the MACD almost flat after the crossover, RSI trying to bounce back. Likewise on the 3-hour chart, support at 3.3, 3.32, reversal sign trying to bounce back, gap filling, and a move beyond 3.4, 3.45 should be taken up seriously. It should be a breakout, and then we can see a reversal. Too early to conclude with that. This is natural gas. Uh, Remember, below 3.3, we are looking forward to a greater drop. The stochastic oversold, the MACD comfortable, the RSI looking upwards. And on the 4-hour charts, when you look, so 4-hour charts, there is a gap here which it could try to fill towards 3.36, and now once it stays above this, more bullishness should prevail. Stochastic oversold, the MACD almost trading with moderate divergence, RSI rising here. Coming to daily, on the daily chart, similar observation. Remember, diminishing bearishness, support here from 3.2, again a reversal sign. And thus, if you see it staying beyond 3.36, stay with the bias for 3.4, 3.45. And a move beyond 3.45 is to be taken up seriously for 3.6. 3.8 levels, very, very. Right now, early to conclude that it is going to deliver such a massive rally. But yes, once it breaks out of this zones here on the upside, we can see a good momentum on the upside. Also notice there is a gap there at 3.1 which it would like to fill, and thus a break below 3.3 is what you should notice, because below this 3.26, 3.2 and 3.1 will be there, which it may try to achieve before rising again. Though you can see indicators are extremely oversold here, and thus a possible pullback is what you should wait for. RSI at bottom. So looking at this, very simple. Buy at 3.36 expected to move towards 3.4, 3.45. And then beyond this, you can look forward to 3.6 levels and in fact 3.7 to 3.8 as well. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 3.3 levels, below which you can say, now we will look forward to 3.26, 3.2 and 3.1 levels very soon. Take your trades, take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my Signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates and the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. See you again before the US session with more updates. Do watch that as well. Thank you.